All right, welcome to the Easy Project, Season 3. We've got a special guest here, Max Durrington. What's doing, bro? How are you?
Good yourself?
Yeah,
It's good to be here.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, you're a young buck, man.
Yeah,
Tell everyone how old you are.
17. I turn 18, 13th of Feb, so not far from now. Yeah.
Bro, same birthday as mine, bro. 13,
Is it?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, bro.
13, lucky number.
Hey, we know it's probably your first ever podcast. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
it
only
is, yeah.
young, but obviously we've got a relationship with the Talent Locker. They're one of our major sponsors. That's jumping on board. So we've got a good collab there. We just want to dive into the journey of, your up and coming baseballer.
Yeah.
Going to just about to turn pros in America. Is that right?
Yeah.
All this is about, bro, it's easy chats, man.
Yeah.
We don't ever want to feel that you're pressured to, have a chat and that. But just want to hear about your upbringing, what got you into baseball.
Hey, before we
Yeah.
start, remember this kid's probably the youngest ever to sign one of the largest contracts in Australia history. Is that right?
Oh,
I think so. Well, there was one guy that signed, I know for a fact, a bigger contract than I did. But,
For a 17-year-old.
Ooh.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. Hey, he's
We've got
up there.
baseball's a lot of money, man. We've got a millionaire.
There's a millionaire
On the rise.
status here. We're here, bro. This is where we're at, man. But hey, give us a run of your journey, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're only young now, but give us a run of what history's like for you when you were younger.
yeah. So I was born here on the coast.
Yeah.
Born and bred here, and moved over because Dad played when he was just towards the end of his career. I moved over and I supported him with Mum and over there, and he retired, and then came
you
back
had no
here.
choice, though.
Yeah, no choice.
Yeah.
No choice. I don't remember.
How old were you?
I was, I think, 5 months.
Yeah.
Moved back here. I think spent a year in Sydney. Lived in Sydney for a year, and then since then I've been living on the coast, playing a lot of different sports.
Yeah.
Just trying to my parents been putting me through everything.
Yeah.
Just trying to get me involved and I think my biggest sport until I was 12 was soccer. I was a big soccer player. And then baseball was always the side sort of thing.
True.
And I still loved it, but it was not my number one. And then baseball started to pick up around that 12. I made the World Cup side for under 12s for Australia.
Nice.
Went to Taiwan and played against the US and Japan and stuff like that, which was cool. And that really sparked the interest to go start playing a lot more and training a lot harder.
Yeah.
And but always I played rugby
nice.
union growing up.
Yeah.
Oh,
And union. So schoolboy footy at TSS, Southport School.
Nice.
Yeah. TSS. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
So your parents say, put you in a good school. That's good.
yeah, they did. Yeah. So I was at Emmanuel, and then I was a lot skinnier then.
Yeah.
So I came over on it was a athletic scholarship for track.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I don't know, fell more in love with rugby. Got moving to TSS because the culture there's big, rugby, and it's just
rugby,
all you want to do is play first 15.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough to start round one for TSS in 2023. I think it was.
Oh, nice.
I was 16,
16.
and I got hurt
Yeah.
round 3, or I think it was round 2 maybe,
Yeah.
and that sort of made me realize I gotta maybe chill out on rugby a little bit. But no, rugby was a big part of my life. With getting bigger in the gym and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And just the passion with school and stuff like that. Everyone at the school, most people at TSS want to play first 15.
Yeah.
And that was cool. And then signed my contract. So the start of grade 12.
Yeah.
And part of that contract means no rugby. So
okay.
Right.
so no more rugby grade 12 and just straight baseball, because it came to the point where signing that contract, what sport did I want to play for the rest of my life?
Yep.
And it was baseball because love doing it, and just been doing that since. Finished grade 12 now, so got a lot more free time on my hands, just training and getting ready for overseas. But that contract was huge, and I don't know, makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. Nah. So man, that's crazy. Thinking that you're good at one thing over here. You're but then you've got TSS, you've got the rugby thing.
Yeah.
and like that's massive too.
Yeah.
And by the sounds of it, you said you're probably good enough, you know. But like making that decision, what like, how many times did you change your mind? Like, oh, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
Well, it was a big like deciding because it sort of seemed like between the seasons, like winter and summer sports, they were different. So I was able to play both, but like each season it was sort of like what sport that I love the most, like whatever sport I was playing. But I don't know, just seeing the injuries and stuff, like just playing with players that just like aren't like as experienced and do dumb stuff and you get injured. And like that sort of side where baseball's also a lot more controllable, and I love like the inner game with that because there's a lot of like stuff you wouldn't know to the game, like say from an outsider, where just like the little stuff that you have to know, and like there's always thinking through like a 2.5 hour game, and I don't know, it's just the battles. It's like mental game as well.
True.
And so I don't know, just that was a sport that I loved and go down that way. Yeah, and plus I get to explore the world.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree, man.
It's all about the experience at the end. Like I feel like you've got, you know, for me, just meeting you just today, you look like you got your head switched on. You look like you're so mature within your age. Like 17, I can remember when I was 17. Oh man, don't think I was I was just like thinking, man, like, oh yeah, where we going? Where's the next party at? Like as a 17-year-old and still trying to be a rugby league player at the same time.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Bro, obviously, that's been a big influence.
Huge.
With your choice of playing in baseball.
Yeah.
Did that ever push you to go in that avenue, or was it a decision that you had to make?
I sort of made that decision. Yeah. If anything, he wanted me to play rugby, like as a selfish thing, because he played for TSS as well, and he played with along Matty Rogers and stuff like that at TSS. But he had to make the same decision I did. Yeah. I think sort of a selfish side of him was like, oh, I already seen that path. Like, I still want to see this path.
Oh, yeah. So he wanted you to go play for the Wallabies and that, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
They need help, eh?
You could have been the next.
Nah.
Concentrate.
Yeah. But yeah, no, he's been a big influence, just even like getting better at baseball, and he's always like just the little 1%ers in the game that really help to get to that next level and understand the game and what to look out for and stuff like that's huge.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Obviously, you're 17 years old, turning 18 soon.
Yeah.
You got obviously a lot of friends that you hang around with. Obviously, there's all different choices where you got to make, and those sacrifices that you had to make. Obviously, you got a path where you're going to go this way, go out with the boys, or you go here and obviously choose the career that you have. Was it ever a tough decision to make where you wanted to go with your mates, or you wanted to?
Oh, obviously. I think we all have that sort of like we just want to be with the boys, and especially during rugby season because rugby boys we all love it. Yeah. And but I think it was the thing where like you got to screw on, like got to figure out like what's my future. Yeah. And I don't know, it sort of came clearer. Yeah. Like okay, this is what I want to do for because I don't want like just waste my potential kind of thing because like I know I got a shot at this, so I thought like. Why waste it?
Right, especially getting paid what he's getting paid, mate.
Yeah, man. Like you've got
to aim up. Bro.
A lot of responsibilities coming up in the next couple of years for yourself. But like you know as a young kid. Like I remember, me and Eddie, we can vouch on that. Like as young kids, you just know you want it so bad. You have to do whatever it takes to get there. So like that's probably where you're at the moment. Yeah. So bro, give us a rundown. What position do you play, like in the in baseball?
More of like a utility guy, so I play a bit everywhere. Yeah. Mainly second base and outfield. Yeah. Just like sort of like a speed guy, try and create like havoc on the base pass and just be a tough out at the plate. Like my big thing's been like hitting. Yeah. Like I do take pride in my defense a lot, but like my main pride has been like hitting, just working on the game and constantly like tweaking my swing and stuff like that, and just working, and it's good to see that it's like paying off with results and stuff.
So like explain to me like a normal session if you're an athlete in the baseball world. Yeah. What are you doing?
So like in season at the moment, or picking up into season, I'm gymming 3 times a week. Yeah. And I'm training every day with just hitting stuff. Yeah. Down to the field, I'm trying to get down to the field as much as possible, maybe like once or twice a week, just with like the fielding stuff. Yeah. But like the training every day. Like, I got a cage at the side of my house now.
Oh man.
So it was like an old boat ramp, and we just tore it up and built a cage. So I got a machine, and I get the missus to just feed the balls in, and I just hit.
Oh, you got a missus too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go.
Let's go. He's growing up quick, this boy.
It's good, man. But hey, obviously, was Dad playing the same position that you were playing?
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Like same sort of build. He's a lot bigger than me, like size wise. Like he's a unit, but sort of same positions, yeah.
I watched Moneyball. Have you seen that?
Moneyball, yeah. So that's the same team that I signed with.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
Oh, how good's that? What a
Let's
movie.
go. What a movie. Brad Pitt. Is it Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
My cousin.
Oh no, the stats say he's big on the stats. Nah, he's no good. But he just went on the statistics. So picking his team.
That's still a big part of the game, like how they look at developing players and how to fix their game. So like I had a little taste. The States, I went over in September. Because I already signed with them, just like it was called Instructional League, where like after the season they bring back like most of their young players, like their draft guys, just to their spring training facility, and we just work on little things and play games and stuff like that. So I got a little taste test there for like a month and came back. So I sort of got a feel like I'm not too nervous or like not sure, but it's good, yeah.
So what's it? Oh, sorry.
You go. No, you go.
So you're just about to take on this mad journey. Like, is it on your own or?
Yeah, 100%. So, like my family's going to come visit once or twice, like a year.
Yeah.
But on my own, I'll head over, just try and do my own thing and just play my heart out. Yeah.
So as a 17-year-old, do you know how to cook? Do you know how to do your own stuff? Are you independent?
I've been working on my cooking skills and stuff like that. I've been cooking breakfast every morning and stuff like that, and some dinners like when the fam's out. Like mainly just spaghetti and curry kind of guy. But a steak, I do love a steak. Actually, now I think I love a steak. But
it's crazy. We live in a generation at the moment where like I find myself doing everything for the kids. And like,
come on, man.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, like,
you
know, what about you? Does your mum and dad do a lot for you?
No, they do. They do a lot. They do a lot. Like obviously laundry because I still live at home and stuff like that. But
you gotta take the laundry, mate. You gotta take the laundry, man.
Hang the clothes up.
Yeah. I try and help out as much as I can. Because they've done a lot for me with especially with like just driving me to school every day kind of thing before I could drive and that kind of stuff. But they've been a big part of my life.
It's crazy, man, because you don't realise the sacrifices that your parents make early stages of getting, to training, eating well, being on time. You know what I mean? And obviously as you get older, when you get to our age, you realise like, wow, and you want to obviously give back to your parents. Dealing with pressure, how is it now? Obviously, 17-year-old going over to America. There's obviously a lot of kids that are watching our podcast and obviously probably can resonate to the story that you're in. Not many kids get that opportunity to go to America and obviously play the highest league. What pressures do you ever attain when you're going through what you're going through at the moment?
Well, I don't try and think about that too much. Like that's the big thing. Like obviously you have an end goal. And goals every game, but I just try and focus on what's next, and and not try and like overload myself with too much thinking, because that's when you start like breaking down. And I find like I just need to like think about what's next.
I love that.
100%. I wish I knew what was next at the age of 17. Like the little 1%ers and all that. You're already talking like you're an elite. You know what I mean? So the language that you're using, like with any sport, like. Thinking, okay, sweet, you do something wrong. What's your next job? So don't dwell on it. So some like that's a good trait to have, especially at a young age.
I've been working on that skill a lot actually with like recently because I just started playing in the ABL, with the Australian Baseball League. So I got my first taste of like Australian Pro Ball, which was good. Off that, I just made the Australian men's team.
Nice.
So we're playing like during my birthday. I head down the 12th and play the 14th, the 16th against like a Korean team. The Hanwai series, I think we're calling it. But down in Melbourne. But just like a little game for us as a team to get together and for them as well because it's their preseason for Korea. But so like especially like in this ABL, that's another big thing with like preparation with the States, where you're talking about pressure, where I don't feel like I'm so like rushed or like oh, what am I gonna do? Yeah, because this ABL, like, it's getting me prepared for heading over for spring training, where I almost feel like I'm ahead of some of those other guys in the States who haven't like been playing as much. I feel like I'm in game and I'm ready to like start rolling into spring training.
Well, I feel like you have to be, like, if you want to be like great at like baseball, you have to be putting in the extra yards. You got to be putting in the extra work to get to that next level. And you doing like what you're doing, surely there's still a little bit of more stuff that you do on top just to like make sure that you're ready, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
I think that's a big one because the easiest part is probably getting there. The next one is staying there.
Yeah. No, that's everyone talks about that. Like the MLB, like the top league, like a lot of people can get there, but it's about like the guys who make the money and the guys who stay there. Yeah,
that's exciting, bro. Like, I'm really, really excited to see your journey unfold.
Yeah, me too, man.
You know, the big one with us, obviously, our podcast is always about transition and things that are happening now. And you're transitioning from school to overseas.
Yeah.
What are the things that you're looking forward to getting over there in America?
Obviously the baseball, because I've had a couple tastes of going over there. Like, I've done like a showcase over there before. And I don't know, I just love the baseball over there. Like, I don't know, something about like the intensity and stuff over there. It's just like you just pick it up and I don't know, it's a lot of fun. But also like I'm looking for a lot of experiences there. Because meet a lot of new people and stuff like that. Like, with what you guys got going on, like, you'd know, like, connections and stuff, what it can do for you. Networks,
that's key. Leveraging, another one.
But like that kind of stuff I'm excited for, and because I'm hoping to spend like the next 10, 15 years of my life over there and keep playing for as long as I can. And like the kind of experiences and the culture and like the stuff I'll get from over there is very valuable.
100%.
So do you have do you set goals out for yourself? Do you set goals?
Like sort of like before games. So I've started with a sort of like more mind stuff now, because I find in game, especially if playing in the ABL, like I get very like tensed and like if say I'm not playing as well, and I like it gets caught up a little bit. So I've been like journaling and just during the game or before the game. So usually I got this not trying to like sponsor or anything, but like there's this book that I've been using called The Inner Game. It's like a journal thing. And they're really good, like the way they set out their journal, just to like 3 goals. I have 3 goals before the game that I'll set out, and after the game I'll come back to it and I'll tick the goals, and I'll just like any notes that I have from the game, and just trying to like all the 1%er kind of stuff. And then also sometimes during the game, like say if I had a bad AB or something like that, at bat, I'll just like I'll vent. So rather than like letting it out, frustrating and like ruining the team, I'll just try and vent in the book.
Oh, cool.
And another big thing is like breathing. So I learned some stuff from rugby with the breathing, like just biohacking with your mind, just letting more carbon dioxide out with like you breathe in, little breath at the top and then release, that kind of stuff, release stress and focus. Get away external thoughts, just try and focus on the picture and what's at hand. Because
that's mad, man. Because we didn't have any of that when we were kids, growing up.
No, we definitely didn't.
The resources that
wish
you guys have.
we did.
We probably had it, but we just didn't do it. But no,
it probably was there, but we just never looked into it.
Another thing I'm really trying to look into before I head over is I just Bandits, they're with like a psych kind of guy, which is the ABL. And just trying to work with him a little bit before I head over, just work on that visualization skill. Just try and see where that leads me. Just give it a go.
Hey, it's one thing I learned, like as a young kid, just visualization, just picturing it and just going after it. You know what I mean? So if you put something out in the universe and you manifest it, it's gonna happen.
No, that's a big thing, confidence and self-belief. But I find like I've seen a lot of videos and stuff on social media of like MLB All-Stars like talking about like visualization, and like there's this one guy, Mookie Betts, I think it was, and he says like before he goes to sleep, he visualizes like 5 to 10 at bats
Yeah.
a night, like before his next game, just like trying, like he's already been there, kind of thing. Yeah,
That's mad.
Pretty mad. Like, obviously, I'm going back to the movie Moneyball.
Yeah.
There's some guys that have their own flair. Do you have your own flair in the way you swing, or
everyone's different. That's the good thing about the sport. Like it's all feel and stuff, but there's also like technical stuff that you got to do. Like I'm working with a program company at the moment in the States called Driveline, just to work on my bat speed and my swing and that kind of stuff and efficiency in my swing.
Yeah.
Because the more I'm playing you are, the better chance you have hitting the ball and bat speed. Like the higher your bat speed, like the better chance you've got of like waiting and seeing the pitch a bit and kind of stuff like that. But yeah.
Wow, that's mad, man.
That's crazy. Are you really 17, man?
I know.
Bro, like you're speaking like you're screwed on. You're speaking like you're in your 30s or something, bro.
No.
That's good, man. Like you're learning all that stuff, and I guess that's what it takes. You have to be at that. Like you're just about to embark on a massive journey going to, you know, being a pro in America. You have to know all this stuff, I guess.
I find it's just like surrounding yourself with like right influences and good guys and turning to people like I feel like I've had like I've been lucky to have such good influences in my life and people come into it where they've like pointed me in the right direction and stuff like that. Just like from past players have fallen in my lap 100%, or just other guys that have done it before and kind of stuff.
That's so good, bro, because that's true, man. Like who you surround yourself with, you end up you could probably do whatever they're gonna do, you know what I mean? So it's good to see.
Just your environments, man. That's massive on the environment, massive on like who you surround yourself with. Hey, that's true what they say, man. You surround yourself with good people that are going to make you smarter and make you do things, you know.
And push yourself too.
Push yourself to your
100%.
limits. That's what makes you grow.
Yeah, and it's good to see that your head's screwed on, man. Especially as a 17-year-old. Not many kids are like that, bro. So take my hat off to you, man. I'm
thank you.
so excited.
So when's the big 18th?
13th of Feb.
Let's go with
Quite one, eh? Quite one.
Yeah, quite one. Well, I'm playing, so it'll have to be, But I might have a party, just celebrate with the family and mates and stuff before I head over. Like one last sort of thing before, like farewell to everyone for 7 months. And
I'm coming, bro. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Remember,
you guys can come,
remember, you're
Shared birthday.
You're 18th over here. You're 18 over here, but over there
it's 21.
21.
Yeah.
All right, so make sure you're still a young kid. You're still a young kid over there, man.
Hey, look, we want to share. If you can share a message, a key message.
What's the key message for the young kids, but also for the the older people too?
Well, I'll say something for with like trying to get out there and like trying to get exposure and stuff. I find the big thing is with the States especially, and then like this company Talent Locker, they've like you got to try and put your name out there, and like a big thing I did was on it's called like X or just like Twitter. I found a big thing is just you got to try and put your name out there, videos out there, try and get views, try and build that up on X more essentially because US use it a lot. That's how I found like a lot more like scouts and stuff are watching my videos, and obviously you've got scouts here, but like college pathway, like I committed to ASU and I had a bunch of other offers from like Auburn, Georgia Tech and stuff like that, which are all good schools, like SEC schools and ACC schools. And they found me from just putting my name out there and that kind of stuff. So, and especially Australia, it's hard to put your name out there because we just want to like, we don't want to show ourselves off. But the big thing is you got to put your name out there, and you got to.
It's you know, like there's a lot of Australians out there that are so humble. And you're probably that person as well. But you've just pretty much nailed it on the head there. Putting yourself out there, like doing these videos and making sure people see them. You know, and you've chosen the right platform. You know, like, and so a lot of people, oh man, he's this kid. Let's see what he's got, and then like just word just spreads. You get the opportunity.
Awesome, bro. Thanks for coming down.
No, thank you for having me.
Hey man, looking forward to seeing the journey, man. And just keep working hard.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday too.
Yeah, you too.
Happy birthday. Happy 18th.
Awesome. Easy does it.
Easy.
Let's go.